Once your hyperlink user notes are defined, entering the hyperlink values is easy. If we move to our proven pay accounts payable process, I will add URLs to the first 3 stages. If I select Receive and enter invoices, in the properties we can see the links note. Clicking within it and pressing the button will open up the Edit Hyperlink menu. Within here I can see the base URL which I've already inserted into the hyperlink note. As this note supports both relative or absolute URLs, I do not need to use the base URL if I do not wish to. In this case, I will simply add a link to XSOL's website, which will not use the base URL. I can also add a display value, which is how the link will look in the output documentation. And a hint, which will display when you hover the mouse across the link. We can also modify the way that the target will work. In this model, we have set this note by default to open up in a separate window, and I will leave the default value as it is in this case. When I press OK, the note will be populated. If I wish to add a note to distribute invoices for approval, I undertake the same operations again. This time, however, I will use the base URL to add a link to a document. I do not need to add a display value or a hint if I do not wish to. By default, URLs which open Microsoft Office documents will open in separate windows regardless of the target property. For my last URL hyperlink, I will add one to approve and return invoices. This time I will again use the base URL, but this time around I will, instead of opening a Microsoft Office document, link directly to a video. In our next video, we will look at how we can activate the hyperlinking directly from the process flow diagrams.